Okay, here we go. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are gonna announce the Tarasaitis Tramp Club. I did get some pretty cool name ideas from you guys. But some people also like the current name. So for now we just continue like it is. But yeah, I'm here. I guess it's a bit weird setup, but I'm already thinking how am I gonna do these live coaching sessions. I need the table. I need to show people how to perform one move or another move. So it might look something like this, or maybe I'll move somewhere else in the house. But yeah, at the moment we'll just look at the site. We'll obviously not do any coaching today. Just basically announcing the Tarasaitis Strength Club. You can already see that we will have some costs, some subscription fees that, in a way it's good to have some kind of paywall, because we can filter out the most serious people, the people who really want to learn and progress the most. And in that way, I will also have enough time to work with everyone. But anyways, let's just look at the site, and I will go through it. I'll try to show you the most important things. I think you can probably see my mouse already. Normally, whenever I send you the link, or maybe I'll leave the link in the description of this video. So you click the link, and then you get directed to this page. And at first, you can go through these sections on the left side, but none of them will be open yet before you subscribe to before you get the member subscription, basically. So yeah, and it is $19 per month at the moment. I do think like it's I thought about the price quite a bit. I cannot make it too cheap because this website also has some costs, so I'll need a few members to support it. But also, the section here with chat. Okay, maybe I'll show the things later. Let's not talk about the price too much. I hope that for people who want to learn and progress in armor sling, I think the lessons and the advice which I can get here will be valuable enough, because it kind of saves your time. And armor sling really takes a long time to get good at. So if you can learn something which will maybe save you, if you can find it, or maybe if you can get an advice from me, maybe it would take you another 2 years to figure that out by yourself. You still kind of save 2 years of time, and maybe faster progress. So I believe that it will be valuable enough. But anyways, and once you join the membership, you will then get access to the membership. So now you are suddenly inside the club. I have some welcome post here, just instructing what to do. At first, you do want the members to introduce themselves, kind of a small community. So you would have to go here into this introduce yourself section. I I just made a small introduction for myself. So, I'm kind of leaving some example posts, and then this section is going to be about the progress. I shared my own little personal achievement from the recent competitions. For example, I was able to flopper press Giannis even after, losing my wrist. So that was a proud moment. But anyway, so yeah, after you introduce yourself, we will, later we have a section here for a main kind of chat. So you can chat, you can type whatever kind of messages you want. Maybe I'll not do it right now, but then I left an example message. And then I think most of the discussion about, if you have some question about something very specific or really anything you want to learn, just create a new post, basically. And, me and the rest of the community will be able to leave comments. And in that way, we can always continue the discussions even after the group calls. But yeah, for the, I call this Tarasaitis coaching zone. Tarasaitis coaching zone, that's the section where you go to find these events, which are basically the group calls, live group calls. Here we have a calendar, and you can look at it in a different way, but I already have plenty of the events scheduled. For now, we are scheduled once every 2 weeks, always at 7 p.m. Danish time on Sunday. The time might be adjusted if we can see that most of the club members prefer a different time. But also this time is quite suitable for me because I will most likely always be free at this time. What's also good about the community is that, we share our own progress. We know each other a bit better. We can have deeper conversations, maybe deeper than you would normally do on YouTube. Because, sometimes on YouTube I can see people leaving really such a good, long comment where we did clearly put a lot of energy into that one. And, maybe I would come back saying a great comment, makes sense. But most of the community will not really jump in to discuss it too much, where I feel like here we can be a little bit more nerdy about the conversations. And also, the activity in the community will somehow grant you points. If you get, if people like your post, if people leave many comments, if you are leaving comments, suddenly you go up the ranks, and we have some levels here. And then the most active members would be able to probably get some rewards. For example, if you reach level 9, I'm not yet sure about the reward system yet. Maybe I need to increase or decrease the points needed. But whoever reaches level 9, maybe they just get a free one-on-one call for an hour. So there are some rewards for being active in the community. That's basically the idea for now. The main thing is for sure the group call sessions, which we do live every 2 weeks. But still the secondary thing, which is still very important to continue the discussion after the group calls, is the chat, where I hope everyone would participate. And I'm not sure how much of how active can I be in these group chats here, because if we get many members, suddenly we have many posts. I will for sure read everything, but it might sometimes be a little bit difficult for me to reply to everything. So I cannot promise to answer every single question here. Maybe I will help the most active members the most as well, just because they are super active. I will also try my best to respond, but I will for sure be on every single video call here. So that's basically the expectation. And okay, the other important part is that yes, you do get access to these group chats here for the $19 per month, but the actual group call events, they would cost extra money, and you don't have to join every single time. Whenever you feel like maybe the topic really fits you, that's when you decide to also participate in the event. And for now it's $49 per event. So we will see. The prices, I'm not sure if are too low, too high. I'm sure that not everyone will find the price attractive, but still, some group of people will find the membership very useful. So we cannot satisfy everyone, but and by the way, I did create this one-on-one call slot, again, just for some crazy members. I don't prefer doing one-on-one because it just takes time. So I have to just put some crazy price here. And then, because some members, after I talked about the group calls, they still want to pay money for one-on-one sessions. So I leave this event here. If anyone is crazy enough or rich enough to buy the call. But yes, so don't pay too much attention to this section. This is the fun part, and I really hope these two could be also active channels to communicate. Now, what else? Is there anything I forgot to mention? Yeah, we do have these apps which you can download. So I think that's those will make it very easy to just just communicate on the go. And we will have a nice list of members. We will know each other. So yeah, that's basically a short introduction on how to really use the functions of the Tarasaitis Strength Club. I hope I didn't forget anything, but I will attach the link in the description so everyone can jump in, get the membership. And maybe one more thing I could mention is, for example, that Paul Talbot himself wrote me a few days ago, and the guy is a monster. Of course he knows almost everything there is to know about arm wrestling and his technique, but he still was interested that maybe I can give him some advice on specifically the low hand things, maybe specifically against some kind of hook style. And I told him that, okay, why don't we just discuss that thing here in this section? He'll make a post, I'll add some comments. There are many different ways on how to respond. I can just leave a voice message, I can leave a short video, I can do many other things. So I think Paul will just come on here and we will have a discussion here. So it's again good for any other members because they can follow the discussion. Maybe they can use some of the tips which they learn from that discussion in their own game, right? So and I believe that if we get more strong arm wrestlers on here, I think we can really help each other a lot. I of course don't really have anything more to learn because I mastered the game completely, but still, the rest of the members, I'm sure we can learn a lot from each other. So yeah, that's the club for now. And I realize that of course it will take time for us to build a bigger community, to be more consistent and so on. So at first maybe just a few members will join, and that's fine. But I hope that the community can grow over time, and we will really have some fun. So okay, boom, guys. See you next time. See you at the community page. So I guess we can start discussing things very soon. Ciao.